Hey guys, Alex here with Epic Tech 1, and today's video is going to be a review of HyperCam2. For those of you who don't know, HyperCam2 is a software that allows you to record your screen as you can see me doing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up HyperCam and go through some of the features. As you can see, there's many tabs up here to choose from. And I'm just going to go through each one and tell you what it does. But before I do, let me just tell you, if any of you would like to get HyperCam on your computer, you can get a free download on Google. So just go to Google and type in HyperCam, and just click on the first link, and there's a download to it right there. So after you download it and you open it up, here is what you see. If you go to the screen area tab, which is the first tab right here, you'll see this, obviously. Now, I'm not sure what Start X and Start Y does, so I usually just leave that at 0 because it doesn't really do anything. And down here where it says width and height, that controls what section of your screen that you're recording. So what I do is I press select region, and then when it gives me the little box, I just stretch it all the way over my entire screen because I want to record my entire screen. But say for example you only wanted to record like this much, you would draw your box right there, and that's the only part of the screen that it would record. And then below that, where it says select window, that'll allow you to select a certain window that you have opened that you would like to record. For example, if I have Internet Explorer open and I press select window, if I select the Internet Explorer window, then what it'll do is HyperCam will only record stuff that happens in Internet Explorer. It will not record anything on my desktop. It won't record anything but Internet Explorer. So that's useful if you're making a video that involves the internet or some sort of other program that you're using. Okay, now below that, there's a box that says show rectangle around recorded area. I like to check that box just because if I'm able to see the rectangle in which my box, if I'm able to see the rectangle in which my screen is being recorded, it just allows me to know what you guys are gonna see. So that way, if it's only recording part of my screen, I'll know, if that makes sense. And down here, I don't like to make the rectangle blink. I just think it's annoying. But down here, I like to leave the HyperCam window opened. That way, if I need to like record a video and then stop and then start again, I can have easy access to HyperCam. And then all the other stuff down here, I don't really mess with. You'll notice as we go on that there's a lot of things I don't mess with on HyperCam. I usually just keep it mostly default. But anyways, the hotkeys tab. This is just a list of some of the shortcut keys that you can use. The F2, F3, and F4, these are interchangeable. Like if you click on one, you can choose a different key to use, but I like to just keep it default. But if I press F2, that's what starts and stops my recording. If I press F3, it'll pause it, and then it'll start it back up again if I press it again. And then if I press F4, it'll just take a single frame shot, which means it'll just take a picture. Now, as I said earlier, you can change these to whatever keys you want. And let me just note that in order for you to record using HyperCam, you have to keep HyperCam minimized, because if you exit out of HyperCam, then it'll automatically stop your recording and it won't work. So if I have it open like this, or if I have it minimized, it'll keep recording. But just make sure that while you're recording, you don't exit out of this. That'll not be good. Okay, anyways, to continue on, down here where it says pan the capture area when the mouse is moved and the following keys are pressed, I don't mess with that because I never really pan my capture area because I just capture my entire screen, so there's no point in panning it. What that pretty much means is, say you had a section of your screen that you're recording and it's only like that big. If you wanted to take this rectangle and move it somewhere else so that you can record a different piece of screen, then you would, in this case, hold down Shift and Control, and then you would move the mouse. And when you move the mouse, it'll move that box to a different spot. So, I can't really show it to you when I'm drawing this box thing, but you get the point. Now, down to AVI file. What this tab does is, up here, if you press browse for file name, that'll allow you to choose where your videos are saved after you're done recording. So I just have mine go to the desktop. As you can see here, this is the video that I'm currently recording. Right now it just looks like a little white piece of paper, but that's because it's still currently recording. When I stop this video, it'll actually get like a little icon. It'll, yeah, whatever. You get the point. And then down here, I don't really mess with this stuff. I leave this all default, like the rate in frames per second and cursor, capture ratio, and all that. I don't really know what to do with it, so I just leave it default. But this box right here that says add sequential number to the file name, all that does is, if you have the box checked, then what it'll do is every time you make a video, it'll number it in chronological order. So as you can see, this is the first video that I'm making with HyperCam, so it says clip 0001. Now, if I save this video and record another one, the second one that I record will be saved as 0002, and so on and so forth. Now, after recording this video, if I take clip 001 and I delete it, and it's not saved on my computer, then HyperCam will go back and save it as clip, well, it'll go back and save your next clip as clip 1. The only way it goes to the next number is if you have the video saved on your computer. Okay, now to the sound options. The default setting for this is, it's gonna say default recording device or something, but I just changed it to my built-in microphone that my laptop has, just because it gets a little better sound. And then for number of channels, I usually just do 2 stereo because I don't like mono sound. It doesn't sound as high quality as stereo. And then for sample size and sample rate, I pick the highest option on both of those just so I can get the best sound quality possible. I would recommend you do the same. And then the options and license tabs are kind of pointless. I mean, some people might like the options tab, but I don't use it. All this does is, if you don't want your mouse to be in the video, you can uncheck this box where it says record cursor. But I like to have my mouse, that way I can point things out to you guys. Or if you want, every time you click the mouse, you can add a little starburst effect. I think that's kind of dumb, so I don't do it. You can also change the sound of your mouse clicking. You can like make it louder and quieter and crap like that. And then this license tab just shows you a bunch of licensing stuff for HyperCam. It has a button that lets you visit their homepage. You can check for new versions if you want to update HyperCam. I mean, it's not a pointless tab. it's just a tab that I don't use very often. I might use it if I want like an upgrade or something, but other than that, I don't really use it. Okay. Now, to really test how great of a recorder HyperCam is, I'm going to open up Internet Explorer, and I'm going to record some YouTube videos to show you the quality of HyperCam. I'm sorry for my internet being really slow. Sometimes when I'm using HyperCam, it makes my computer lag a little bit, and I apologize for that. But, yeah. So, once this loads up, I'm going to go to YouTube. Okay, youtube.com. Okay, let's see. What should I search? Well, I have to wait for this thing to load up anyway. Okay, I think I'll search Epic Tech 1. That by the way is me and my friend's channel. Uzu app review. That's an app I made, so I think I'll do that one. Now, as you can see, it records perfectly well. And you pretty much get the point. HyperCam can record really well. Another cool thing is that HyperCam can even record in full screen. So if I bring this video to full screen mode and press play, HyperCam still records. So it's pretty cool. That full screen feature is really helpful if you're playing like an online game that involves your entire screen. If you just press your shortcut key to record, you can start recording right there while you're playing a game. So it's cool if you want to do like gameplay videos and stuff like that. I think I eventually might make some gameplay videos when I get the chance. But that's all I have for you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you would like to contact us, I'm going to put stuff in the description, like our email, our Facebook, our Twitter, and all that good stuff. So, look for that. And one last thing before I go, it would be really helpful if you guys could subscribe and like our video. Me and my friends are trying to get a YouTube sponsorship for our channel. So, in order to do that, we need more fans and we need more likes. So, if you like our tech reviews and you just think that we have a good channel, then please subscribe to us. Well, guys, stay tuned for more videos coming up. See ya.